Yes. Yeah. Morning all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, right? Whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Thank you. So in the yesterday demo session, just I was briefing you about why Python, features of Python, right? Who can learn Python, how it was built. Okay. So just I take 5 minutes, what we have discussed in the last class. So Python, I define Python in 5 lines. It's a general purpose programming. General purpose means any kind of applications like web applications, automation applications, gaming applications, networking applications, desktop applications, wide varieties of applications, any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python. Multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programmings, all the features we see here in Python. It's a high-level language. High-level language, it's portable, machine independent, can run on all the hardware and all the operating systems, and it's human understandable. Easily understandable, right? Looks like normal English statements. It's an interpreted language. Line by line execution, we are going to see for it. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, right? Which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming language, which is providing simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. Okay. So I said we have got two types of languages, right? Two types of languages, low-level languages, high-level languages. Low-level languages, they are not human understandable, they are not portable, they are machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware, all the operating system. But high-level language like Python, they are human understandable, they're portable and machine independent. They're human understandable, they're portable and machine independent. Okay, Python has got what programming features? Multi-programming features. Procedural-oriented programming features like C language, object-oriented programming features like C++, Java. It has got scripting features like shell script. It has got a modular programming like Modular 3. 89,300 inbuilt modules. Python providing for different environments, right? Yes. Procedural-oriented programming, object-oriented programming, scripting, and modeler. As part of this course, I'm going to discuss procedural-oriented with Python, object-oriented with Python, scripting, and modular programming with Python. So once again, I'm repeating, right? For updating Python, for learning Python, there is no prerequisites. All this we are going to discuss as part of the course. It doesn't mean that you need to have the knowledge on C or C++ or Java or shell script. No. Python has got great boom today because of this modular programming modules. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python providing for different environments. Yes. For data science, it is providing separate modules. For big data, separate modules. For networking, it is providing separate modules. For testing and for operating system, for Oracle database. For every database, it provides a module. Python can easily connect with any database. For CX underscore for MySQL, PyMySQL, for SQL Server, PyODBC. So A Python can connect with any database by using these modules. For working with Excel files, for working with CSV files, for working with JSON files, for PDF files, right? Yes. Any kind of files, working with any kind of files, right? Yes. XML files, PDF files, JSON files, CSV files, Excel files. Any kind of file formats. We have got separate modules for this. We have got separate modules. And for mathematical operations, for statistical operations, for generating graphs, any types of graphs, right? Like normal graph, bar graphs, histogram, scatter plots, stack plots, any type of graphs we can generate by using Python. In today's session, right, I'll be just showing you some sample snippets of Python, some codings of Python, right? How simple the Python statements look as compared with other programming. And what kind of applications are we developing today means Python mostly used in creation of web applications. A lot of web applications are getting developed today by using Python. Automation applications, big data applications, and scientific applications, right? Yes. So here, data science, IoT, DevOps, all this, they are used for automations where implementation Python is required. Even for web applications at a rapid speed, you can develop web applications, right? Using this frameworks like Django, Python framework, right? Even for big data like Hadoop and Spark, especially Spark implemented using Python, PySpark, very high speed processing, right? And even for scientific applications, we have got CP. For numerical analysis, we have got NumPy. For graphical user interface for animations, we got tkinter. For gaming or game development, we have got Pygame, PyCore, and PySoy. Pygame, PyCore, and PySoy. These are the frameworks given by Python for developing games in Python. For scheduling tasks, for testing or for test cases, and for software development. Python is one of these for software development and for business applications. I said Python is one of the best programming language for developing e-commerce websites. For database applications, can connect with any database. Networking applications, especially for network applications or for network programming. Python providing a separate framework called Twisted Python. For web scraping, Python providing this URL lib model for extracting data from the different websites. For embedded applications, the most famous embedded application, Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation. Audio and video applications, Python mostly used in creation of audio video applications today. Examples of already created applications like Team Player, C Play are some examples of it. CAD applications are 3D CAD applications for computer vision, for data analysis, for robotics, for desktop applications, right? Yes. Python is mostly used. Who are using Python today? Topmost applications built using Python. Google, right? Google is one of the best example of Python web application. The Google web crawling is first written in Java. It was too difficult. It was rewritten in Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Yahoo using Python. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python. Instagram is built by using Python because of this Python practicality and hybrid features. Next. Instagram built using Python. NASA using Python for its research and development activities. Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, all these applications are built using Python. Dropbox, Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, all these are built by using Python. Yes. Netflix using Python for its security automation for subscription related things. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games, which uses Python. Maya, a powerful 3D animation, which uses Python script. iRobot for military and commercial operations. For hardware testing purpose, companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all these they use Python for hardware testing purpose. But reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? Most of the programmers and developers are migrating towards Python because of its very less coding and simple syntaxes given by Python, not even one-fourth coding as compared with other programmings. Interactive mode given by Python. Multi-programming features, right? Hybrid features and wide varieties of applications. Just now I was discussing about all the various applications and many built-in modules or libraries, right? 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. And this main like interactive mode, we can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response, right? Yes. Now, today my discussion will be like that. Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison with other programming. Coding wise, length wise, complexity wise, you can check how simple the Python statements. First, I'll take a task and I'll try to implement the task in multiple programming languages. In just coding wise, you can check how simple the Python statements. The task is accepting two values. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. First, I'll write the code using Java. First, I'll write using Java. Later, I will write using Python. Using Java, check. If you have already got knowledge in Java, just to go to the following code. Import java.io.start. Every statement ends with semicolon. Class sample. String aux. Throw cyber exception. Public static void main. String aux. Throw cyber exception. Right. So here input stream reader. New input stream reader. No input stream reader. Buffer reader BR equal to New buffered reader. Buffer reader BR equal to new buffered reader of ISR. System.out.println, system.out.println, enter the first number. Enter the first number. Whatever number you are entering, right? Taken as a string format. String S1 equal to BR dot read line. BR dot read line. Later I need to convert this to integer type to perform addition. Int I equal to integer dot parse int. Now I need to copy these 3 lines for the second number also. I need to copy these 3 lines for the second number, right? Enter the second number, right? Enter the second number. String S2 BR dot read line int j integer dot parse int of S2. System dot out dot println. Finally saying I plus j. This is the code using Java, right? To just performing addition of 2 numbers by taking 2 values. By taking 2 values, performing addition. Yes. Just I'll take a minute and show you the execution in both Java and Python. Just control. Just I'll take this code, right? I'll copy it to a separate notepad file, right? So I'm creating a separate folder for this batch. Python 7 a.m. right? Python 7 a.m. I'm created a folder for this batch, right? Within this sample.java. Yes. Now just execute it. Go to that. Every statement should end with semicolon. Go to this command prompt by typing cmd and press enter. Go to the command prompt. And here cd slash come out of this existing path. Change your directory to the Python 7 a.m. right? Within that Java C sample.java. If any errors, still display the errors, right? String S capital there. String here where string is 700, string S1, S capital. Here also S capital. Recompile it. If no errors, you can just run your code. No errors now. Now just say Java sample. Enter first number 10, enter second number 20. Sum is 30. Enter first number 10, enter second number 20. Sum is 30. Okay. So this is the coding in Java. I don't know like how many of you have understood this code. It looks little complex to understand this code, like without any programming knowledge. What is class? What is public static void main? What is IO exception? What is input stream reader? What is buffer reader? What is integer dot parse int? What is read line? Every statement, you see some complex words, and that too, this code is of 10 to 12 lines. Same code I'll write in Python, not more than 3 lines. Observe. Just I'll directly open this Python. This is the Python shell, right? This is the Python shell. File, new file. No, just check. I want X is 1, Y is 1. I want two numbers, X and Y. I want two numbers, X, Y, right? Input, enter value of X. Enter value of X. Enter value of Y. Enter value of X. Enter value of Y. Enter value of X. Enter value of Y. Print X plus Y. That's it. This is the coding in Python. Do you see any complex word here? Very less coding, I said, and simple syntaxes look like normal English statements. By seeing this code, you can easily understand. Looks like normal English statements. You're entering the value of X in the first line. You're entering the value of Y in the second line. Print X plus Y. Enter value of X, enter value of Y. But here also, just like Java, in Python also, whatever you are entering from the keyboard taken as string. You need to typecast to integer, just saying int of. Later I discuss in brief about these things, right? So just see the lines of code, only 3 lines, the same output. Save it, file save, right? Save it as test2.py, .py extension. Run module, enter the value of X10, enter the value of Y20, sum is 30. Same like the previous program output. Yes. Is the understandable, right? Looks like normal English statements, right? Just observe one more example. I'm taking some values, list of values, 20, 10, 40. Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50. Print X prints the entire list. I want to know the number of elements. Say len of X. Number of elements within the list. Len of X, number of elements within the list. I want to find the sum of all the elements. 20 plus 10 plus 40 plus 30 plus 50. Sum of x. Max of x, right? Maximum element. Max of x means 50. Sum of x means sum of all these elements. Len of x means number of elements. Min of x prints the minimum value, right? Print the min of x. Sum of x, max of x, min of x. Print sorted of x. Arranging all the elements in a particular order, right? Check this. Number of elements, len. Sum of all these elements, max of x is 50, min of x is 10. Arranging all the elements in ascending order. Save it first. Run module. You can see the length, sum of all the elements, max element, min element, and arranging all the elements in a particular order, in ascending order. If you want in descending, right? No other separate function. Same says sorted of x only. But reverse it. Reverse equal to true. Sorted of x, reverse equal to true. Run module. Okay, fine. If you want to add a new element, already 5 elements are there. I want to append a new element. Just say append a new element 60. That's it. A new element gets added. I want to remove an element, x dot remove an element, right? Remove an element 40. Appending a new element, right? 60. Removing a new element 40. Appending a new element 60 and removing an element 40 from that list. Yes. So in this way, right? Do you see any complex words here other than len, max, min, sorted, append, remove, right? Adding elements, removing elements. Okay. Just 1 second. Okay. Now I said Python has got a great popularity because of modules, modular programming. Just I'll show you one example of a module. The usage of just observe two things. Observe the coding of Python and also just observe the importance of modules in Python. So I'll be using a module, mostly used module like math module. I want to see what is present within it. Directory. I want to see the directory of math. That's it. dir of math. Check this, right? These are all the properties of math module. Sin h square. See after the sin h square root tan h tau, all this. I got some variable like pi, I got some variables like e. If you want to print those values, right? So within the math module, there is a variable like pi. Print within the math module, there is a variable like e. Math.py, math.e. Math.py, math.e. Okay. Pi value is, just observe this value of pi and e. Math.py and math.e. Pi value is 3.14. E value is 2.71. For example, there is a functionality called square root. You don't know how to work with it, or you don't know how to use it. Python is going to help you, right? There is a help function, just like print function. There is a function called help. Help on what you want within the math. There is a function like square root. Math.sqrt. Help on built-in function square root in the module math. So it is expecting, square root is expecting one value x, returns the square root of x. So it returns the square root of x. Just to provide one value x, returns the square root of x. Print within the math module, square root of 16. Square root of 16 is what? 4. I'm giving one value, it returns the square root. Four, right? Square root of 16 is 4. Math dot square root of 16. Square root of 16 is 4. In the same way, if you take any other functionality, if it doesn't know any other functionality, that you can take help on that. For example, POW is there. You don't know how to use it. Help on what? Math dot POW. Math dot POW, right? Print math dot POW of. Okay, just say help first. You say help on it. Power taking two values x, y. It is, you need to provide two values. It returns x to the power of y. X to the power, clearly this double star means power. This clearly saying within the brackets x to the power of y. X to the power of y. math dot power 10 comma 3, 10 to the power of 3. 10 to the power of 3 is 1000, right? Yes. In this way, you can take the help on any particular functionality of any module, not only math module, can take in the same import that module and say directory of that module, and you can say help on that particular module. Yes. And also generating graphs in Python is very simple, right? Just I'll show you a couple of examples on these graphs. Okay, just a graph. Generating a graph in Python is very simple. We import a module called matplotlib. The name of the module is matplotlib for plotting graphs. Within that, we have got a built-in functionality called pyplot. So every time saying math.py, math, right? We need to say this name. But instead of using this very big name every time in your program code, it will be complex, right? So just say alias name, instead of matplotlib, in that built-in functionality pyplot as p you can take, or plt you can take. PLT, using this PLT. Now there's a function, plot function to plot, right? Set of x coordinate values, PLT dot plot x coordinate values and y coordinates. Okay, PLT dot show. That's it. PLT dot show. That's it. Okay. So these are the set of x coordinates, y coordinates. From this, a graph has to be generated. Simple. Run it. Check it. For 1, y coordinate value is 5. For 2, it's 7. 1, 5. 2, 7. 3, 4. For example, I'll take a task, a small task, age and income values, age values, age, age values like 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. For 30, 30,000. For 40, 40,000. For 50, 35,000. For 60, again 50,000. That's it. Age values, salary values. Run module. 30, 30,000. 40, 40,000. 50, 35. And for 60, 50,000. Right? You got this graph in blue color. You got a graph in blue color, that too. A solid graph in blue color, but I want a dotted graph, that too in different color, green color or any other color, right? So just to say comma, just to give comma here, Just to give hyphen hyphen. That's it. You will get a dotted graph. And also you want in green color. Color equal to green, you can say. Very simple, like normal English statements. Now you will get green color, right? Run module. So here the color you got green color and dotted graph you got, right? Yes. And here, what is this name for this X coordinate? What is the name for this Y coordinate? What is the title for the graph for all this, right? Yes. X label, X axis label, PLT dot Y axis label, Y label, PLT dot X label is X, PLT dot Y axis label is Y. Otherwise, X axis label age in our example and Y axis label is what? Income. So built-in functionalities these are x-axis x label is a built-in function. Okay, what is the x-axis label? Y label means y-axis label. I want title for the graph plt dot title. Like normal English statements, we are writing this sample graph. Run module. Check this age income. Can you see age at that income in this y coordinate? Salary as see this sample graph as the heading. Age here, income here, sample graph here. Not only this, any other graph, like if we instead of plot, if I give BAR function, bar graph generates. If I give HIST, histogram will be generated. If I give PIE, pie graph will be generated, right? And if I say scatter plots, if I say stack plots, different types of plots. One example on this, just I'll take 2 minutes more. Okay, I'm copying this. I want to see, I want to analyze how are the mobile sales, how are the mobile sales, right? So taking the mobiles, like for example, Samsung. Samsung, Vivo, Oppo, OnePlus. The sales, like August sales. August sales are like this. For Samsung 45, for Vivo 10, for Oppo 15, for this 30. PIE, I need to say PLT.PIE pie graph based on August sales, based on August sales, and this labels. In the output, I want labels, nothing but mobiles. Labels nothing but mobiles. I just want a pie graph to be generated based on this August sales, and that in the output the labels nothing but the mobile names you can take. PLT dot show. Check it. Check this. A pie graph is going to be generated like this. A pie graph will be generated in this way, right? So you can see Samsung has got more sales, next OnePlus, next Oppo, next Vivo. In this way, any type of graphs you can generate, right? So once again, you can just go to this course content, what I'll be discussing from the basics to the advanced level. So what is Python, history, applications, features, advantages, versions, Python operations. So the next class will be on Monday, right? Tomorrow there is no class. I'll be busy with the weekend classes. So the next class continuation to this will be on Monday. So every one of you can attend on Monday and Tuesday also, right? To see more on this. Same time, same link. But observe these operations. Python modes, interactive mode, batch mode, editors IDs, Python variables, constants, strings, string indexes, operators, different types of operators, and IDs, different types of IDs in real time, right? Like PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, Anaconda distributions, navigator, and prompt, flow control statements, looping statements, right? Strings in Python, creating strings, string indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters, right? Collections, list tuple sets, list indexing, list slicing, list function, list methods, list addresses, nested lists, sets, dictionaries, functions, types of functions, lambda function, modules in Python, different ways of importing, renaming, reloading, right? And packages in Python, yes, Shafi, right? I'll give time 1 second. Just give me 2 minutes. Errors and exceptions, right? Different types of errors, runtime errors, try except blocks, file handling, opening a file, closing a file, reading data from this object-oriented programming concepts in brief, class object inheritance, polymorphism, constructors, destructor, garbage collectors, right? Okay. Regular expressions, how to extract a given data from this, right? You've got regular expressions, database connectivity, connecting with the database, installation of one database, I'll be showing you, right? Yes. Yes, retrieving data from this Python data module, OS module, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closures, decorators, web scraping, working with XML, CSV, JSON, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas module in brief, NumPy module, numerical Python in brief, and Matplotlib in brief. These 30 topics in brief will be discussed for Python core and advanced. So Django framework, one apart from that, people who go for full stack Python, like a Django framework, mostly used framework, nearly 50 to 20 applications I'll be developing based on. And apart from this, UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript is going to be discussed, and MySQL database. Just observe this, right, everyone? Right. Check this, right, everyone? Right. One second. Right. Yesterday I was saying, right? Python Core and Advanced, right? Takes nearly 70 hours, 2 months duration, 6,000 is the course fee. UI technologies, right? Like HTML, CSS, JavaScript is going. Apart from this Python, right? Core and Advanced will be given knowledge on people who go for full stack Python full stack, right? UI technologies will be discussed. Django framework, Flask framework, REST API, MySQL, and a project. So this also takes 70 more hours. 7,000 is the course fee for it. Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, 140 hours, Python 2 months, and this also takes 2 months. This is 6,000, 7,000, 13,000. But at a time, if you are taking the entire full stack with a single payment, right, it's 12. As I said, right, here, the timings of this batch. First 1 week to 10 days, it will be at 7 a.m. Later, it will be at 6 a.m. in the morning. It starts at 6 to 7. And you will be getting the session video, a soft copy of the class notes, assignments, and tasks to work, WhatsApp 300 plus code examples, plus 200 plus assignments tasks, live interactive sessions, right? As once the technicals are started, for the every statement I type, you will be responding with the expected output. And also there is a big data package. I also handle with big data engineering, right? Big data package is available. In that big data package, right? I'll be discussing like Hadoop, PySpark, Hadoop, PySpark, and Linux. In that, in this also Python also included, right? Python, this 2 months Python course, Python Core and Advanced. Python Core and Advanced. This 2 months Python course also included in this package. So this big data package, Hadoop, PySpark, and Linux will be like in the weekends. Will take like 12 weekends, like 12 weekends batch. And the course fee is 15,000, which includes Python 2 months core in advance, right? So all this will be discussed, right? If anyone interested, check with that. Tomorrow, Saturday, there is a demo for it. Check with the
With
online.
that 12,000 only, 3,000 we should add, sir.
Hmm?
Actually, we are paying 12,000, right?
But
For Python with full stack.
no. This entire thing for Hadoop for this is separate in this
Oh,
Python.
this is,
So in this, if you want to get this Hadoop, PySpark, and Linux, 15,000. If
oh,
actually, yes, for all these things, 15,000 means if you want to get it, not for full stack is not included in this.
oh,
Means only Python you will be getting in this. Apart from Hadoop, PySpark, Linux, Python, you will be getting this. If you want full stack also, right? But it is like 20K. If you want all this Hadoop, PySpark, Linux, Python, and this entire full stack also, it will be like 20,000. You'll be getting all.
after starting classes only, there will be assignments and tasks, sir.
Yes. For each and every
Sir, I
topic,
have a question.
once the
I
topic
have a,
is done. Yes, go ahead.
yeah, so I already paid that big data package, right? I enrolled for it. How come
Mhm.
how come I'm not getting any videos or any tasks? After keep on asking many times, today they shared the last weekend videos. So are you gonna provide them immediately after the class?
No,
So
no, no,
it
no.
will be
One
easy
second.
for us.
1 second, right? So once you get enrolled, right? Now I said there will be a WhatsApp group will be created. Once it is created, they won't be in, you will be directly interacting with me, anything, right? Directly, right? So here, okay, I think you got the, if you're already enrolled, now you got the videos of it.
Not this after asking multiple times today they shared me the last weekend video. Only the video, not the
Sir,
class notes or anything.
do answer all the weekend batch. We didn't get any permanent link. As tomorrow is class, sir. We have told them multiple times. We have mailed them
Same here.
multiple
I also
times,
did.
sir. Sir,
Yes.
they only used to say mail again and again. After paying payment also, they used to keep, please send the screenshot multiple times. One mail we have to send 10 times.
Okay. See, not like, okay, actually the links will be forwarded, right? The day, 1 day before your sessions. Means Saturday, right? Friday, you'll be getting that link. Today, by today afternoon, you'll be getting the link for that weekend session. Once it gets enrolled, right? They'll be forwarding to all the students. Okay. And whatever is there, that's why I'm just, from my side, I'm just creating a WhatsApp group to be interact with the students. If they have got any problem or any errors, anything, right, you can direct interact with me, right? Once you get enrolled, you'll be added to the WhatsApp group in the next session, right? Once you got enrolled in the next, immediately the next session, a WhatsApp group will be created where the students can interact, because the team, the online, whatever the team, not only for a particular technology, they'll be handling 20 to 30 technologies they'll be handling. They'll be busy with the things. That's why you, once you got enrolled, directly you will be interacting with the trainer directly. If anything,
So
anything, right?
what about the videos and the task, the notes? Are you gonna send it immediately after the class, or we have to wait till Friday?
No, 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 no. There is a separate team. There is a separate team available, right? Videos team. I'll be providing the videos of it. You can just contact them if you are not getting the videos of it. There is a separate video team is available, right? We'll download it and upload the videos.
Are you gonna share this notepad also where you're doing these notes? Can you
Yes,
share
yes.
all those?
Yes, you'll be getting all these things. So once the
So what
WhatsApp,
about the yesterday
the WhatsApp,
Python and today class?
okay. So this is still the demo sessions, right? Yesterday and today.
Mhm.
Once the demo sessions are completed, you'll be getting
Yes.
the things, right? Fine. Okay. Fine.
Sir, is there any other batch apart from 6 a.m.? Any afternoon or evening batches?
Evening batch available, right? Recently there was a batch in the evening, 7
What
p.m.
time?
batch, 7 p.m.
Right now it is going on, or how many classes are over?
4 classes completed for it.
Okay, next batch when will we?
So next batch it will be within 1 week time in the evening.
Okay,
Okay.
any afternoon batch?
You can no afternoon batches, mornings or evening batches available. So if we can be in contact with the contact that's team, that mail ID is provided, right?
Okay, and after completing Python core and advanced, any project also there, or only after completing full stack only projects are there?
So if you want to do a project in Python, right? If you want to do a project in Python, this framework compulsory. This framework is compulsory. If you want to do a project in Python, compulsory this framework is required. Python is a language. So if you're a fresher, right, just okay, Python core and advanced is enough. But generally, after learning Python, Python is a language which can be used as an implementation, right, in different other high-end technologies. Python used in this data science, Python used in big data, Python used in uh, writing automation scripts in DevOps, IoT, robotics. In web development, we use this framework. This also requires Python, right? The prerequisites for all this. So today, Python is the language which is the prerequisites for different high-end technologies, right? Where the implementation goes. Right.
Any placements also there?
So I said it will be 70 hours, 70 hours we are spending on this Python, then 70 hours on this frameworks, right? So as per the placements, right? Nothing from that DURGASOFT side. Okay. So whatever you go, you'll be getting the command on this programming, Python core advanced, all these things. So with many working examples we'll be discussing, you can go through the interview process, right? And people who wants to go for certifications in Python, the Microsoft first certifications available for Python. So I'll be taking separate 1 or 2 sessions. How is the syllabus for it? What is that topics? How your performance is measured? And what type of queries you get, right? Everything I'll be discussing. I'll be taking a session on it.
Actually, I'm 2011 pass out, sir. Can I go as a fresher by using this course, or
No,
can I put experience?
you need to go as experienced only, not as a fresher. And you need to update with all these things as going as an experience. You need to, because freshers only Python code is enough. They can learn and they can directly attend the interview. But as an experience, you need to have the knowledge about these things. So here in this, you will be developing 15 to 20 applications. With that, you will be getting great knowledge of this Python, and also you'll be doing a project. So with that experience, you can go with it. Not
So
like
this course maximum how many years you can give that stuff? How many years I have to put by using this
a
real
typical
time?
a typical 3 plus 4 plus years of a typical, right? You're going to get the same experience here. A typical 3 plus 4 years experienced person, right? How much knowledge they have, the same knowledge you'll be going to get here with these things.
Okay, interview questions, everything you will be handled, resume preparation, everything you will be teaching.
Yes. Interview questions I'll be forwarding at the last. I mention it. Yes, live interactive sessions, assignments and tasks, code examples, interview questions also I'll be providing.
Okay, what is the minimum requirement for software and processor like hard disk RAM for this required for this?
For Python, if you have any system is enough. Even if you have got a mobile also, the mobile also you can install Python. Means
Okay, no,
Python installation hard 20 MB of software size. Python can be installed in any system. There's no requirement it should be highly configured. No. Python can be installed in any system, no system requirement. Any like even if you've got any kind of Windows, it will be installed in any Windows or Mac OS or Linux. In Linux, no need of installation also. Along with the Linux operating system, you will get Python. In Mac OS, you can install in Python. The next session, I'll be showing you the installation of Python. The next session will be on Monday. On that Monday session, I'll be showing you the installation process of Python. Hardly it takes 2 minutes to install Python. Hardly it takes 2 minutes to install Python. There is no like it can be installed in any system. There is no requirement. You have got any system with any configuration, Python will be installed. Right. It's not a big software. It takes a lot of time to install. Just 1 minute, it will be installed. Right. And how to download, from where to download, and how to install, the step by step I'll be discussing in the. So in the next class, I'll be going with the technicals of Python. Python software foundation, Python versions, Python installation, Python execution modes. That is what my next discussion in the next class, right?
Okay, running notes is there, sir, or any materials running notes is there?
So whatever everything class notes you'll be getting the soft copy of the class notes. Okay. So you'll be getting this to the mails. You'll be getting mails, right? Every alternate days you'll be getting the class notes. Okay, fine.
Is there
Any
gonna
other?
be a new link for the Monday class, or is the same link?
So Monday and Tuesday also everyone can attend the session with the same link, same timing. Monday and Tuesday also you can attend, but from Wednesday there will be a new link. Yes. Fine.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Miss any of the classes, do you take any backup classes?
For what backup classes?
If you miss for any emergency, some of the classes if you miss, so if you
Will-
take doubts are
you can go to the, if you have missed any session due to some ill health or due to some any office timing, right? You can just go to the video of it. If you got any query, you can ask me in the next session. Every session video you will be provided, right? If you miss any session, you can go to the video of it and just if you got any queries, you can ask. Otherwise, if anything, if there is any break in any of this course, right? Shift has changed from morning to evening or evening to morning, right? Just you can attend any of my Python batch. Means by pre-intimating, you can just change the time.
okay. Is there any limit if you want to, if you started on one batch, suppose if you extend to another batch also, suppose if you miss, so if you can go on for another batches also, like that.
With valid reason, right? Means if you have got some change in the shift, pre-intimating, you can go, right? So I want to shift my, you can just say, and you can just shift it to evening batch or morning batch. So if you just want like there is a shift in the change in your shift, job change, timings in your job, just you can instead of morning, if you want to prefer evening after 15 days, after 2 weeks or this way, if you want to change your batch, that you can change to evening or morning, that can be done. You can attend any of my batch, right? Yes. Yes, Swati, any query you have got?
No, sir, no.
Fine, okay. Fine, if you're done with the queries, I will sign off for now. Meet you on Monday with same timing at 7 o'clock using the same link. So these timings, let me make it clear about the timings, right? Once again, for the first 1 week, 10 days, it will be at 7 a.m. Later, it will be at 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 to 7, it will be in the morning, right? Fine. So I'm stopping here. We'll continue on Monday.